I don't know about you guys, but I've become obsessed with this whole Eliza Bleu controversy, I guess you'd call it. But let's call it for what it is, a grift. If you don't know what a grift is, it's basically someone who's a phony, who rides the coattails of a movement, and they'll do things that are under the table. The whole goal is to make themselves money, famous, but they really have nothing to do with the cause. Now, Eliza Bleu, her grift has been as a human trafficking advocate. Through that, she's sort of come up with this narrative that has holes all through it. A large timeline of holes. Using her own words, her own timeline, things she said on various national talk shows and podcasts. From what I can tell, the only good thing she's done, which I'll give her credit for, is she did get in with Elon Musk when he took over Twitter, and through that she got a lot of nastiness off of Twitter. Things that were pretty obviously graphically sexual in nature and potentially human traffic related. But no one was questioning her background, her timeline, her story. And it comes out that she's really just a fame monger. She's been trying to make it famous through various endeavors through the years, on record. And then she just kind of landed on the human trafficking advocacy. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure she's been a victim of some sort of sexual harassment, which unfortunately in today's world many women do. And I'm sure she has been in the past. But there's a lot coming out. If you haven't, I'd say check out The Quartering, check out Faran Balanced. I think those two are probably doing the best. Chrissie Mayr is also doing a lot of exposing of her. But my main point is this. Eliza Bleu has had a platform now where she's been propped up on the highest ranks of Twitter. She's been on Dr. Drew. She's been on Tim Pool's podcast. These shows that are a big production, that have a lot of eyeballs, a lot of numbers behind them, should have the wherewithal or budget to do simple journalistic things such as fact check, vet not only your sources, but you should vet your guests as well, to make sure the stuff that they're coming onto your platform and communicating isn't being used to embolden themselves and getting themselves bigger and bigger and more invincible to carry on with some sort of grift and to take money off the backs of real victims of human trafficking. I blame the producers of a show like Dr. Drew, like Tim Pool, for not doing their fact checking, for not vetting her. I also think a person as big and with as much influence as Elon Musk should personally have people to vet others trying to get close to him. And that's where I feel like things failed. And that's why this went on for so long and empowered her to shut down people who were pointing this out about her. They're just as guilty, in my opinion. Journalism today just pales in comparison to what journalism used to be, when investigational journalism, when standard journalism, when entertainment journalism would actually fact check, when it wasn't clickbaity, when you were looking to put out correct information that was morally sound and wasn't pushing your limits of human and journalistic ethics to get a story out. Those days are gone, and thank God for true journalists that still operate in the traditional journalistic mold, like Faran Balanced. They're doing the work that these shows should have been doing to keep this from happening to begin with, and they deserve all the credit in the world. And then you got a guy maligned like Mersh from Revenge of the Sis, who, as far as I'm concerned, has been the first person to be calling BS on Eliza Bleu. When Eliza Bleu is out saying, how dare anyone question me because I'm a human trafficking survivor, and she's throwing that card around, Mersh was the one saying, but what if I'm right? What if you are a grifter? She was. And that's becoming more apparent every day, almost every hour at this point. So let me know what you all think below, and if y'all have been following this story, and how are you feeling about it. Thanks.